Miss Cybulski here. So I want to tell you a story, more of an incident from my junior year of college. So my junior year of college, I was living with 8 other girls in an apartment style thing, and one of them got lice, which meant that I got lice. This was the first time I ever got lice in my life. So junior year of college, and that's very impressive considering that I have 3 sisters and we all always had really long hair, and we never got lice. Good job us. Anyways, so now I'm in my junior year of college and I've got lice and I'm like, oh crud, like what do I even do? I don't even know how to deal with this. My head itches, how do I get rid of it? Like, I've heard stories about lice and like what to do, but I didn't know what to do. So I end up calling up my parents, perfect. And I'm like, Mom, Dad, so I have lice, what do I do? And my mom was super patient and very chill. She's like, okay, we need to call the lice lifters. I love the name. And let's go get the lice removed. And my dad's like, and you have to start bagging things up. You gotta put them away for a while and stuff. And I'm like, how do I even do that? Like, I'm freaking out here. And my dad's like, okay, don't worry about it. Like, I'll come up and help you. And it's like an hour-and-a-half drive to my college. So like that night, I think my dad got there around 7 p.m. like with a whole bunch of trash bags, and we're putting all of my clothes, my bed sheets, and all of that stuff into trash bags and like putting them over to the side and stuff like that. I didn't realize it totally in the moment, but a couple days later, I realized the sacrifice and the love that my parents showed me there. That they were willing to take that time to, like, my mom to patiently sit there. Like, who knows, she has a million things going on at home, but she sat there and she's like, here's the number you need to call. Do you want me to call for you and set up an appointment for you? And then my dad literally dropping everything for the night, coming up and helping me pack everything up and then going back home, you know? And I had 2 emotions that I was feeling by the end of this. The first one, like an overwhelming sense of love, like that, oh my goodness, like my parents love me so much that they would do this for me. Like, I'm so blessed, like this is so amazing. And then the other one was kind of to go along with that, like, I don't deserve that. Like, yes, they're my parents, like they should help me out, but like, I don't deserve them loving me so much. I think we've all had a situation in our lives where somebody sacrificed something for us, whether it was something small, like your friend went out of their way and picked you up Starbucks or Dunkin', you know, on a day that you weren't doing great. Or maybe it was something a lot bigger, something a parent, a significant other, or a sibling did for you that was very big. Anyways, we've all seen these sacrifices in our life, and they're sacrifices made out of love. Well, guess what? We've got a really big one coming up, because now we're in Holy Week. But whatever sacrifice you think of and like comes to your mind, now multiply that by like cajillion, like, I don't know, a big number. On Good Friday, Jesus died for us. He literally, such a painful and gruesome death, but he took up his cross and he sacrificed himself for us. So let's take this sacrifice and this beautiful act of love and take it back to those 2 experiences we had earlier, that feeling of unworthiness and that overwhelming love. So that feeling of unworthiness, and don't get me wrong, actually, we're all super worthy of God's love. Like, he created us, like it's the love is for us, you know? But there's a lot of times that I know I don't feel like I deserve that love. I'm like, what did I ever do to deserve this love, you know? Because there's nothing that you or I could do that could amount to that love, to that huge sacrifice. So what do we do in response to God's love for us, you know? And it's offering ourselves every single day, like going to Jesus and saying, Jesus, your will, not my will. And like, you know, small example is I get home from a long day at school, I'm watching Netflix, I'm now on the 6th episode in a row, you know, I'm binge watching and I really just feel like being lazy. But I realize my sister is doing the dishes and you know, it's an act of love of God to get up and to not watch that 6th episode and to go help with the dishes. Or maybe to take time to just spend with your parents or to take time to spend with God, you know. And those are the small things that we can do to reciprocate that love for God. So let's go to that second one, that overwhelming love. Yeah, we don't always feel loved all the time, but the truth is, like, God loves you, and He loves me. He loves everybody, you know. But God loves you so much, and we don't always hear that. Like, that's not something that, oh, I walk down the street and someone's like, oh, you are loved, you know. It's a special thing. So know that you are loved, and that God always loves you, and will always love you, and will never not love you, you know. And just like allow yourself to just bask in that beauty. So as this Holy Week is approaching, we've got some big days. We got Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter. Take some time to really meditate and think about some of these things. Maybe what more could you do to show God you love Him? He showed you He loved you by sacrificing Himself on the cross. How can you show Him that you love Him? And also just take some time to say thank you. To say thank you to God for loving you, because it's such an amazing and beautiful thing. So have a happy Easter, and until next time, see you guys.